Hello, I'm your Trickster host, Reese here, and I'm here to proudly present to you our 8th installment of our all-new back-to-school tricks and videos. Here I'm going to be showing you 16 tricks that you can do that will definitely get you straight A's. And not just that, this one here is going to go to Academically Amazing. Here you'll be seeing lots of amazing tricks, pranks, and gags. Without any further ado, let's academically get right into them right now. I'll see you inside for the rest of the video. So what's on our academic list for school? Well, as it is, here comes our first academic coming your way. This one goes into a nano, gonna make it magically appear in the palm of your hand. Which is a trick I like to call the back to school magic appearing nano magic trick. And so this nano will nano like. You see? Watch. And by magic, what appears in the hand is a nano. So how did I get this nano to magically appear just like that? As it is I'm about to reveal the nano secret to you right now. All you need is your nano and you're good to go. The rest is in the handling of your hands. For this, what you want to do is you're going to have your nano in the back of your hand just like this with your hand out. That way you can put your hand back here and slip and rotate it into your hand. Keep your hands covered. Pull away, making it appear in the palm of your hands. From here, and then end up doing that. And by magic, producing a nano from just your bare hands and have it appear in the palm of your hand that you see just right here. Very academically amazing. And that right there is how you do the back to school magic appearing nano magic trick. So now let's get to our second trick here on our academically amazing back to school tricks. And that is the amazing magic vanishing test tube in a test tube magic trick. And so this classroom test tube will test like. Watch. Whoa! And as quickly as I put it in, it mysteriously just vanishes. So how to get that test tube to vanish in a test tube? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret. The secret of this is very simple. I'm going to teach you how this test tube was done right now. Here's what you'll be needing to make test tube magic. Okay, for this you'll need is 2 clear test tubes, plastic. Now you'll see here, one that's small, and one that's bigger, of the size we can fit the one inside here, and has a cap. You can see the test tubes in here. What you want to do is you want to load the 2 of them with water. And have this cap on top here and hold the test tube like this. Then we're going to put it in with the cap on top. Just like that. That way it will completely vanish. But if you just add water, it will be a crystal clear vanish in an instant. So get your 2 test tubes and fill up them with water. Like that. And you're good to go. As is, I'm doing this one where the school officials are, you see here in the back. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to hold. Like this. And then, like that. Now if water does come out a little bit, that's okay. Because now that you just put the test tube in, to here, that then put the cap on, and instead of it completely vanishes. That you'll see here in the test tube that you'll see here. Because now the water will hide this. Make sure that you have your fingers over here. That way they won't see this. All they see is a completely empty test tube that you'll see just right here. And that's how you get the test tubes to vanish with a test tube with water in the inside. A cool one you could do to get straight A's with that one in your science class. Just looking at that water really makes me thirsty. Remember to get your water with you. That way you stay nice and hydrated. That way you can be nice and sharp and ready for the next test. This water bottle is almost the same color as my famous Adidas shirt that you'll see just right here. Okay, now that I just got myself hydrated, now let's get into our next trick. And here it is to you right now. And that is our third trick. And that is the Magic Classroom Shrink Growing Scope trick. Here's what this classroom scope will scope like. So you see my scope? By magic, I make it shrink. Now instead I can just place this in the hand like this. Watch. I make it grow right back. So how did I get this to shrink and then grow back to its original state? As it is, I'm about to reveal the scope secret to you right now. All you need is what you're going to see here. It is a scope. And this goes in. This way here is the part that's going to be the shrink. And here's one that's going to be the growing part. What I just wanted to do is have this already inside. That you see just right here. And you're going to hold the scope like this. That way you can easily twist it down. And that will fall out. Like this, but be very quick. That way, this is showing. This will give the shrink look. What you're going to do is you're going to put this into your hand and fold it in, like this. Be very quick. Hand. And by magic, from a shrunken scope, now turns back into its original form that you'll see just right here. And that right there is how you do the Magic Classroom Shrink Growing Scope trick. So what's making straight A's for this one? Let's get to our straight A number 4. And that is the paper cut pencil magic trick. Is that this paper cut pencil will pencil like. Okay, so I got a little piece of paper here, and I got my pencil. I'm going to actually place this into the sleeve, just like this. Make sure I get it in all the way here. Good. Going to now is just take this here. We're going to actually go like this. Okay, watch. I unwrap it. And look. The paper magically cuts my pencil crayon in half. So how did I end up doing that with this and having it to cut the pencil? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret. But wait. How about I can restore it? Reach in, and it gets restored. And now, here comes the in-depth revealing right now. All you need is a pencil or a pencil crayon, regular sheet of paper that you see here, fold it up. All you need is lined paper, and in the inside is the gimmick. It actually is 3 pieces of black construction paper taped onto it. This is going to create the sever of the pencil. What you want to do is going to have this folded like that. That way they don't get to see it. Okay, what you're going to do is going to put your pencil in and slip it into these. Like this. Make sure you get it all the way. Do this when it's wrapped. Here I'm going to show you what it's like this. Make sure it's wrapped. As you are doing that, take your other piece of paper and just get slits like this. Be very dramatic as you pull. Snap your fingers, unfold the paper, and by magic, showing the cut pencil that you made from the paper that you'll see just right here. This is very easy to pull out, because next thing to reheal it, you fold these back, just like this, go in, and by magic, pull the pencil out, and it magically restores itself, that you'll see just right here. A cool one you could do for back to school, because it involves a pencil crayon, a pencil, or a pen, some paper, lined paper, and construction paper, black construction paper. Makes for a very amazing magic trick that you can do right at your desk. You can impress your classmates and even your teachers with that one. So go about it and amaze them today while you're in school. As it is, everyone is in school already because it is school September the 3rd. Coming up, we'll be having more amazing videos that you can do when you're in school coming straight up. And now is the time to say the words. That is how you do the paper cut pencil magic trick. Now this one goes into a calendar, not just any calendar, a whiteboard calendar. You're going to do something magical with it. That will definitely get people amazed with this one. And coming into our 5th trick here on our 8th installment. And again, thank you guys so much for watching our all new series. And that is the school magic whiteboard calendar magic trick. Here's what this school whiteboard will look like. You can see this. We're gonna actually, I have something here. We're gonna actually do something pretty amazing with this. Now it's that. Watch this. Just actually move this onto here. Wow. So how am I doing this? As it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. First, there you go right there. Okay, so how did I end up doing that? I'll show you. All you need is a whiteboard calendar that looks just like this. And you'll need is one part of it. You're going to actually tape a white sheet of paper on the back, the same color as the whiteboard calendar that you'll see just right here. What you want to do is keep this palmed and show the calendar just like this. Place this on very loosely. Why? You want it to slip like this. This is going to create this to go away. So keep holding on to it as you put it on. So one portion of it gone. Move this up like this. Make sure that it's loose. And then you just move this up like this. Once it's done, hold and take it off and ditch this into your pocket and have them take a look at the calendar whiteboard that you see just right here. Makes it cool what you could do for your school and impressing everyone with the whiteboard calendar. There you'll get teachers amazed, not just that, even your classmates as well too. And that right there is how you do the school magic whiteboard calendar magic trick. This one here goes into rings, and I'm going to change it into a sphere. So I'm a pile of just regular rings, and it turns into that. And coming into our sixth one, and that is the ring pile to sphere trick. And so this ring pile will ring like. So you need to see these rings? And by magic, I toss them up, and look what it makes. It makes a sphere. A pile of rings into a sphere. So how to get those rings to be like, and to do this, as it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is what you're going to see here. And that is those fidget things is actually the rings that, if you go like this, it turns into this. This is actually what you can place onto your arms, and he ends up doing tricks, which I'll show you right now. So you place it onto your arm like this, and it does this. You can do this. It's a really cool thing. Like that. Like this, and it goes down into this. That's all that it was. So you're gonna have it starting off just like this. What's why you just give it a toss, and by magic, the ring stack turns into a sphere in an instant as you toss it, and it ends up into the palm of your hand. A very amazingly, academically awesome magic trick that you could do for back to school. So here would definitely impress even your science teachers in class that you see here. Give it up for the ring to sphere. And that right there is how you do the ring pile to a sphere trick. Listen, here goes into a headset. Now, any headset, a speaker one. It's a broken one. How do you get a broken one to actually work? Well, as it is, in this one, you'll find out. And coming into our seventh one, and that is the broken headset speaker trick prank gag. Here's what this speaker will speaker like. Oh geez, look, my headset is completely broken. Like how is it? You know, like I know what happened. Why it actually broke. You know, like this weird. Well, just if you could just actually say something here. I want to actually say have a happy school year. Okay, that wasn't working. How did I? Okay. I'll do that again. Hello? 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 Okay. Yeah. Hello? Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Very thank you. Right? Okay, that was very weird. Did you just hear that? I certainly didn't. Okay, hello? That's weird. Hello? This is yours truly. If you take a look at it, it's broken. How is that possible? Yeah, it is possible. Okay. That was weird. Okay. So, how is your school year going? I heard it's a good one. Seriously. Look. I'm not going to leave you speechless much longer, as is. I'm about to reveal the secret. It's a good one because you've been pranked with this one. Here is what it was. It was actually a voice changer, disguiser, and it is an actual broken up headset. Make sure it's well broken up. You're going to take the cord onto it, and you have this. Here is the mouthpiece to the voice changer right here. You're gonna have this into your lap, and you have this upon your head, so they can see that's unbroken. Give it a good tape job. That way they know it's a broken up headset. They will not know that it's gonna work because it's all broken up, as you can see. From down here, you're gonna turn the this on, and here you just talk just like this, and then you'll hear the sounds being produced. So in that changer has an alien sound and a monster sound. That way you can change the voice from a monster sound into an alien sound, as well as your regular voice. So you place this on your head. This is a great one you could do in your computer class. Like this. Try it out. And then you just use this. So you don't even know. And you just do this. Hello, classmates out there. And then, hello, can you go? Change it again. And change it again. So here is the alien setting, just right here. That is how I got this headset to work. And guess what? I can't get with this one. Because I didn't even see that there was a broken headset. And now in the revealing, I reveal the prank to you. So go have fun with this and press on today with the broken headset. Prank. Gag. A clever contraption that would definitely fool everyone in your computer class with that one. They'd be like, what? That was just a broken headset. How are you doing that? So now you know, so go have fun with it and then press on today with the broken up headset trick prank gag. And now, final, I'll show you what it looks like just out in the open. Just this. This one here really does, and it definitely can crack a few people up with this one. Once they know what it is, they'll definitely laugh completely with this one. They won't suspect it because it's coming from a what? A broken up headset, like I said. And that right there is how you do the broken headset speaker trick prank gag. And now here we're going to get down to our academically amazing number 8. And that is the Magic Invisible Pouring School Juice Cup magic trick. Is what this school juice cup will pour like. Can you see my cup? I got my 5 Alive here. And by magic, it turns invisible as I pour this into the cup. So how did I get this to turn invisible? That's not by me pouring it in, as it is I'm about to reveal the secret. Here's what you're going to need to make this happen. Okay, all you'll need are parfait cup. It comes with this. It has oats into here. You're going to use this as a gimmick. And use this. What you want to do is put this into here. This is going to allow the liquid to be set into here. Make sure you have your hand covering it like this and closest to you. Next you'll need is any juice will do. It could be the 5 Alive that you just seen. So here, you're going to take your 5 Alive or any juice, have your hand like this, and begin to pour like this. Like that. That's what's going to make the vanishing of your juice or becoming invisible. Hold it up all the way, and you end up doing that. And by magic, as you pour, the juice turns completely invisible in the cup that you'll see just right here. It is a really visual magic trick that you could do with just juice and a cup And a gimmick one, here, it looks like just like this. So go have fun with it and play someone today with the invisible pouring school juice in the cup magic trick. So there has been the school juice moment. Makes a very visual magic trick, very easy and very self-working. And that right there is how you do the magic invisible pouring school juice cup magic trick. Can't forget the milk, because milk grows and strengthens, giving you the straight A's that you're aiming for. And coming into our ninth one, here on our 8th installment, that is the Magic School Rising Milk in the Container Cup magic trick. And so this school milk will look like. Let's see this milk. Watch. And if I just tilt it down, watch this. And rise it back up again. So how am I getting this milk to do this? As next time I will reveal the milk secret to you right now. Here's what you're gonna need to make this happen. One you'll need is it is a cup container. This is actually the one that would fit into your lunch bag or your lunch pack, whatever you have. It's actually a Rubbermaid one that you'll see here. To create the milk is actually not milk. It's actually dish soap and water. As you can see right here. Here are the suds. I will show you. Right here. We're gonna show you how to make this in my washroom. I'll greet you right there. So it's gonna look empty first. What you want to do is you're going to take your dish soap here, because dish soap will turn white, just like milk. Place it into here. Like that, get a good amount, and you get to go. Next, I'm going to fill this up with water from your sink. Like that. Take your lid. And just end up doing that. And you give it a shake. This looks like milk when you give it a shake, like this. This is going to rise like this and fill up like this. And that's like gives it the action you need for it to rise the milk. So again, give it a shake, get all the suds built on the inside. That way it looks like milk. You're gonna not use this side, but use the other side so that way you get to see the milk. You tip it up very slowly as you move your hand, like this. That way, it looks like as if it is being pulled up as you tip your hand down. Hand goes down, and it will fill itself right back up. So again, go like this, then end up doing that. It's a cool one you could do because it involves the milk and the milk component, the Rubbermaid juice box that you'll see just right here. And that's how you get the milk to rise by magic with your hand in the Rubbermaid juice box that you've seen when I put it up to the camera. And that right there is how you do the Magic School Rising Milk in the Container Cup magic trick. Here you're going to get a Ziploc box and a school banana. And coming into our 10th one, and that is the school banana and Ziploc box magic trick. Here's what this one will Ziploc box like. Okay, so I got this, and I got my school banana. Just place this inside here, just like this. Okay, now let's take a little bit out of it like this. Watch. And by magic, it turns into an emoji smiley banana. A funny banana that you'll see just in here. So how I do this? I'm about to reveal the school banana secret to you right now. All you need is what you're going to see here. It is an emoji banana that looks just like this. Glasses on it, nice grin. Then you need is a Ziploc box, empty, and you need is another banana that you'll see just right here. So two fake bananas into this amazing trick. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to preload this one into a Ziploc box, just like this. Hold it up like that so you can see the label. Take your other banana and place it in, just like this. Hold. Take a little bit out of the other banana and just take it out from there. By magic, changing that school banana that you put in the inside and change it into an emoji, smiley, grinny banana that you'll see just right here that came from the Ziploc box that you'll see just right here. And that right there is how you do the school banana and Ziploc box magic trick. Then here, that puts us directly down to our 11th one here on our 8th installment. And that is the magic back to school color changing school paint magic trick. Here's what this school paint will paint like. For this, I'll greet you to our back to school tricks table. Okay, so you can see I got my nice blue cup here. I got my red paint, my favorite color, my paintbrush, and my paper. Gonna actually just take this. Gonna actually take my paint and just do this. Okay. And now we just mix that paint up like this. So you just see me do like red paint. Look. It magically turns into orange. So how would I get my red paint to turn into orange? Very quickly, as it is I'm about to reveal the secret. Not just that, look what I made. I made the layer 6. Here's what you need to make paint magic in the cup. Here are the things that you'll need to get. 1, red paint and yellow paint. When mixed, it turns into orange. Red, yellow, give it a mix. It turns into this. What you want to do is going to preload that into your next item, and that is a cup, not a see-through. No see-through. What you want to do is going to get your yellow paint and just get a good amount in, just like this. What you're going to do is you're going to have this onto the table. That way you don't even know there's paint inside of it. Next thing is red to put into it. You give it a mix with our next item, which is a paintbrush. And that's going to allow it to change the color into orange from there by giving it a mix. Then you'll need is some paper or artwork paper that you see just here. And you're good to go. So here we'll have you mixing colors like a pro by using paint magic. Okay, what you want to do here is you have your stuff out like that. Going to use the red, dump it in, and all you see is putting in that red into the cup. So, here, take your paintbrush and mix it, and look, it changes like that. You won't even know because you're just mixing, you're gonna like take it out and just showing the color that it made. And by magic, taking the red and changing its color just by using a cup that you'll see just right here. And that's how you do paint magic. What you could do for your art class. And that right there is how you do the magic back to school color changing school paint in the cup magic trick. Then now we're going to get down to our straight A number 12, and that is the school magic subject notebook magic trick. Here's what this subject book will subject book like. You see here, I got my subject book here. I'm going to do some pretty magical with it and take some out of it. Check this out. If I can actually just take this and wrap this up just like this, watch. I take out a water bottle from my subject notebook. So how would I pull this water bottle out of the book? As it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is a water bottle and Haley's notebook, an 80-page. What you want to do is you're going to get yourself a Pringles cylinder. You're going to tape it in the back of it just like this. This is going to allow this to fit in. Make sure it fits small balls of water. Like that. What you want to do is hold it like this. Hold the book like this. What you want to do is after you sold this, you're going to wrap this book up like this. And pull the water out from here. Like that. So from here, wrap. And then by magic, pulling a water bottle out of a school notebook that you'll see just right here. What you can do for back to school because it involves water, a water bottle, and a school notebook. This has been a water and school notebook moment. Makes a cool one that you could do not much practice at all. Only a little bit of prep, and that is the taping of the tube. And make sure you tape it nice and well, that way it won't accidentally give away in the book. I'll show you that before we move on to the rest of our tricks. Here's a book in the full. Like that. And water. That way, it does not give away, as you see, like this. Giving it to get a test try. So again, book, fold, and you end up doing that. That's all that is to it. Really simple and very easy to do, because it involves only 3 things that you'll need to make for this very academically amazing magic trick. So go have fun with it and impress your classmates today with the magic subject notebook. And that right there is how you do the school magic subject notebook magic trick. Make sure you take note of it, because there, they get surprised with that one. Not as surprised as our next one. And coming down to our 13th one, and that is the Flamethrowers Magic School Folder Book Magic Trick. And so this folder book will folder book-like. So I got my glass of white paper, and I got this Flamethrowers book. You see? I guess it close. I take this. I put it into the folder just like this. Watch. And just go into my folder. And I magically print something very special onto it. Now I'll show you the book. Completely empty. So how would I do this? Here is the ins and the outs. Here's what you'll be needing to make this happen. First up, you need a file folder that looks just like this. All you need is a little bit of paper taped onto it to create the hide that you'll see right here. Be very fine with it. Never fuss with the crease. Then you need 2 more sheets, so 3 sheets of white paper. One, a print out, character of choice, and a regular sheet of paper. All you want to do is preload this in first. This is going to allow us to do a magical printing of the paper. So what you want to do is you're going to take this and preload it in to this, like this. Make sure the color is not seen that you'll see right here. Make sure you push it in all the way. That way all the white is to be seen. So you can see it's empty. Give it a close. Get your white paper. Go into the back. Just like this, white upon white. It turns invisible. So once you get it into here, you're going to pull this out like this. And by magic, you end up doing that. Making a print from just a regular white sheet of paper. Once that's done, it's all completely empty. And that right there is how you do the Flamethrowers Magic School folder book magic trick. Okay, now here's going to go into some hangers. You're going to have them mysteriously linked to each other. We're coming into our 14th one, and that is a magic linking classroom hangers magic trick. Here's what this hanger will hang like. Here I got like 2 hangers here. School blue. Watch this. I'm going to actually just take this. I'm going to just give this a rub. Watch. Magically, they link together. And actually, just take them off. Very, very simple. Watch this. So how to get these to link? We'll reveal the secret. All you need is 2 hangers. One you're going to cut like this. Hold. Hanger goes in. Goes into a set. Make sure you hide it with your fingers. Hold like this. And just give it a rub. And magically click them together. Go here. Hold again. Rub. And make them unlink. Like you see here. All you need is 2 plastic coat hangers. That makes a wonderful magic trick. And that right there is how you do the magic linking classroom hangers magic trick. And here we get to our 15th one, and that is the magic growing school Dixon pencil magic trick. Here's what this pencil will pencil like. So you can see I got my Dixon pencil here. Watch me actually just place this like into here. Watch. And by magic, it grows in size. So how did I get this to grow in size? I'm about to reveal the secret. Here's what you need to make the Dixon pencil magically grow. All you need for this is a Dixon pencil, small size, regular size, and a bigger one. And a nice covering. All you want to do is have the label facing like this. And just like this. This label again, the same. And have this closest to you. Like this. Now we're going to actually feed this in to the bottom of this. This is actually a hollow one. So you're going to feed it in to this. Like this. And then you end up doing that. And by magic, growing the Dixon pencil into an epic proportion that you'll see just here by the use of a nice yellow covering that you'll see just here. And that right there is how you do the Magic Growing School Dixon Pencil magic trick. Here we get to our last one, the 16th one, and that is the Back to School Magic School Flyer trick. And so this Back to School flyer will fly like fine to ya. So because I can't really go to a store and I got my flyer here, I'm gonna actually just go in. I pull out a lot of books from the flyer. So how did I get this from the flyer? As it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is more than one notebook, subject notebook. Here we got the red, we got 2 blue, light blue, and a dark blue that you'll see just right here. First, put your notebooks into a stack, just like this, and put this into the flyer. So take your flyer, open it up, place these in the inside, give this a close, and just give it a rub like this, making sure no subject book is revealed. That way it looks just like this. So it looks like that. So the flyer like this, and pull closest to you. And just proceed to pull out the books from here. Like this. And my magic, pulling out subject notebooks from the Back to School flyer. All of these from this. There you go, all 60 tricks you can do for being back at school. So go fun and try these tricks. There you go, lots of A's with this. All the batch of amazing tricks that you just seen in this video. Coming up, we have our 9th installment, so please stay tuned for our 9th installment very soon. So yours truly, your Tricks host, Reese Navo. I will see you then. Jumping out, and let's tap this one out.